Welcome back to the Best Coaster of the Year weekly series. Last week, you guys voted for the best coaster of 2002. You voted for X at Six Flags Magic Mountain, the Aero 4D, defeating some pretty solid coasters like Goliath, the Wallaby Holland, that Intamin Mega. Pretty solid looking ride with some nice airtime and the first ever single dive. Also beat Accelerator at Knott's Berry Farm, still one of the best hydraulic launches you can really experience. And Silver Star Europa Park, a pretty, probably a lower tier B&M Hyper, but still a solid ride. And personally, I'm not a fan of X. The one ride I got on X2 was not great, but I didn't ride it on the best conditions. I rode like front row outer seat, so I was never a big fan of X2. But I'm sure it's a great ride under good conditions. I'm sure it's very intense with some nice hang time, everything else in there. So if it really, I mean, some people can even say it's the best coaster in the world, which is I don't know how that's possible, but Ichinaika looks better even if that's the case. But so some people love X, so that's all right. So cool. And then moving on. This week, you voted for the best coaster of 2003. We got Thunder Dolphin at Tokyo Dome City, the Intamin Hyper, Ozark Wildcat at Celebration City, the GCI Woody, Toddler Dragster at Cedar Point, the Intamin Strata, and Balder at Leesburg, the Intamin Prefab Woody. So you're going to vote for one of those four coasters using the eye on the top right corner of the video. And now we got some more coasters that opened in 2003. We got Atlantis Adventure at Lotta World. That is the first Intamin Aquatrax, which is totally rad. Maverick should have been on Aquatrax, but it's okay because the one in Korea is pretty good too. So it's good compensate. We just need some more Aquatraxes. Okay, I wish Energy Landing got one, but it looks like theirs is in Vekoma. Whatever, man. Um, Very cool looking rides though. The Aquatrax is some nice pops of airtime, just nice intimate twisty goodness. Cyclone at Nickel Park. That's the first of the two. I believe it's the first of the two orange Indian wooden coasters. For some reason, both wooden coasters in India are orange. They're the only. I think besides isn't Nickelodeon Streak in England also orange? I think. But yeah, some of the only orange wooden coasters in the world, and they look pretty cool actually. They have some really interesting shaping on the hills that you can get some pretty crazy airtime on, so that's kind of cool. Built by Blackpool, like some kind of Blackpool leisure company, like really weird UK company. So that is interesting considering India's history. Um, Halfpipe at Sarkiniemi, that's the first intimate halfpipe to open. That is, of course, in Finland, Sarkiniemi. It's the park that actually just opened Taiga, I believe, right? Or no, is the one at Lenamaki? I don't remember. Crap. I screwed this one up, didn't I? Man, Scandinavian parks are just this park's over there crazy. Nemesis Inferno at Thorpe Park opened this year. That was the pretty small B&M invert, kind of similar to a Batman clone, but probably not as good even. Scream at Magic Mountain opened this year. That really unthemed parking lot coaster, known for being unthemed. Also, Spider at Lagoon opened this year, which I hear is a pretty dang good spinning coaster. One of the better spinners out there, so that's pretty neat. And there's actually not that many coasters this year. We only have six more coasters to talk about? Really, seven. So Steel Venom at Valley Fair. That was the last new Intamin Impulse coaster to open, but they're opening a new one in China apparently this year. That's supposed to be taller than Wicked Twister, another Twist and Twist coaster, which is 230 feet tall. So that's pretty crazy. That's 15 feet taller than Wicked Twister, maintaining the record of the world's tallest motor coaster is an Impulse. So that's cool. And more about Steel Venom. That is still the only Impulse coaster that still uses the holding brake. So that's pretty sick. Also, for 2003, the two more of the Superman Ultimate Flight flying coaster clones opened this year at Great Adventure at Great America. The first one being at Over Georgia, the true Ultimate Flight clone. But hey, that's all right. They're still pretty solid rides. It's probably not as good as the one at Over Georgia because of the train interaction. Supersonic Odyssey at Berjaya Times Square theme park in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Wow, that is the really interesting, twisty, intimate looper, kind of similar. It actually had the first JoJo roll, which actually in the name of the element is just a Heartland roll out of the station. JoJo roll is named after a Hydra or some kind of Dorney Park ride op, but the Hydra JoJo roll name isn't true. Like that's kind of a one element thing. This is just a Heartland auto station. Same thing with Copperhead Strike. That isn't a JoJo roll. Hydra's the only JoJo roll. But hey, I guess it is cool that you got an element named after himself. Whatever. Cool. Timberhawk Ride of Prey at Wild Waves theme park also opened this year. That is a very forceless looking wooden coaster, but here it's butter smooth. So that's cool. Also, Vilda Musen at Grotalund. That is the Gerstlauer bobsled, which kind of goes inside the layout of Jetline, their Schwarzkopf. That's very cool looking. interwoven little bobsled coaster, kind of similar to a Wild Mouse, but a little more twisty and unique. Also, is Wild Svinet at Bonbonland under the Gerstlauer. So two Wild Gerstlauers opened this year in Europe, actually all in Scandinavia, really. So that is actually this is the first. I'm pretty sure that's the first ever Gerstlauer Eurofighter ever opened. So it's one of the first, but beyond vertical drops. And as you can see, it's pretty small, a much smaller Eurofighter, but still a pretty cool twisty ride. So cool, cool. There's not too many 2003 coasters, but it's definitely still a solid year for coasters. Hope you guys enjoy and vote using the eye in the top corner of the video. See you later.